data becomes very important. More tests. I mean, states that are providing leadership like will continue to need private sector support. For me, I believe that it's an opportunity to engage private sector more to status, and that will also help in terms of effectively planning. But yes, this week, the next week will be very critical for Nigeria. Need to read it, and the big call is for schools, of course, for religious organizations. That remains a very contentious issue. In terms of the markets, but across the country, it's a huge concern because where the environmental management processes are not followed, it becomes a challenge. But
yeah. So sorry for that break in congregation to about 30 to 40%.
Development Commission, you are from Niger Delta, and of course, corruption allegations. In just 2 minutes or 3 minutes, what are your thoughts on the issue of entrenching transparency and accountability? Because a lot of Nigerians have been very worried that if this cannot be achieved in institutions like this, then what's the hope of having effective leadership and accountability in Nigeria?
Thanks, Otto. The issue of governance is a major challenge in our climate. All of these institutions that you have mentioned, the infractions that we see there is because of poor governance. And what does governance mean? In its most basic form, governance is talking about due process. Governance is talking about putting systems in place, and if they are, let's make use of them. If we cannot make use of governance to address and prosper the daily running of organizations, then we are going to run into the kind of issues that we run in these institutions, as we have seen in recent times. So it doesn't matter whether it's the NDDC per running of these organizations. Now, it's expected to be followed to the letter. The sector is being run. Who appoints who? And how does the board of this public session, who are they accountable to? The person that appoints them, the person that they are accountable to, is still fuzzy. Because this, again, it has to do with governance, structure. Because it is still fuzzy, that's why you are having all that are to be generated, which the Ministry of, the one Mr. Festus Keyamo
Minister of State Labor, yeah.
Minister of State Labor is running.
Festus Keyamo, yeah.
It also has to do with governance. It has nothing to do with anything. Now, because there is no clear cut. Now, and this is an opportunity, and I hope this administration can do that, to review the current governance structure between the boards of institutions that on one side, and who they report to, the president or the presidency of reforms in our public sector. That's why you see this level of leadership rascality that is taking place. So
governance is very
important, very, very important. We need to do that. Okay. We need to do that.
You have something to share with us, your closing thoughts.
Well, my closing thought today is democracy isn't about what? It's not a vocabulary. It's not just about, democracy isn't vocabulary election. It's about facts, accountability. So we are in a democracy.
What is we are going through, yeah.
Election is about facts, figures. Governance should be what? About good accountability. So if we're able to recognize that that is the opportunity democracy brings to all of us, if we're able to recognize that, using this quote, the sky is not our limit. Democracy is about ideas. Democracy is about facts. We can see what is going on in the US. And here we are, because our people don't understand that governance is about good accountability. That's why we're having this level of rascality that you find in all of the institutions. But I am hoping that we will be able to, overcome these challenges that we have, and we can now move forward. Thank you, Otto.